Hello guys, welcome back to the FF2 No Magic Challenge. Need to get my bearings here. Alright, so we stopped right outside Kashuan last time. And before we do anything at all, I just completely forgot to mention that we need some Phoenix Downs. Yeah, do I have the money? I have plenty of money. So that's the first thing I'm going to do. And while I do that, oh, by the way, Chocobo Forest. This is the first instance of Chocobos in a Final Fantasy game. And while I'm doing this, let's just quickly recap the story so far. So our primary objective right now is to destroy the Dreadnought, which has been wreaking havoc on this world. How are we supposed to do that? Well, the key to destroying the Dreadnought is to basically blow up the engine. The engine runs on Sunfire, and somehow throwing more of the Sunfire in will make it into an uncontrollable inferno. So right now we are in search of the Sunfire. The Sunfire is actually something that is available right at the gates of Kashuan. And the lore about that is pretty nice. How many can I buy? The Phoenix Town costs... How much does it cost? It only costs 500 gil in this version, so I'm going to stock up on... I think 5 should be safe. But stock up on how many ever you can. Yeah, 5 is a safe number. Yeah, I have exactly the right amount of cash to let me fly Sid's airship back to Kashuan. So the thing about the Sun Flame is that apparently the Sun Flame is an everlasting fire which was part of a meteor that dropped somewhere near Kashuan. And ever since then, the Sun Flame burns at the entrance of Kashuan Castle. This is the Sun Flame. It doesn't look particularly impressive, but take my word for it. That's just a graphics restriction. Sunfire blazes brightly. Oops, forgot to set the timer. But of course, as we know that the Sunfire can't just be transported anyhow. What we do need is a very special container called the Egel's Torch. We need to first transfer the sun flame onto Egel's Torch, and only after that can we carry it around like a nuclear bomb. And that is our ultimate goal, somehow to make our way to the bowels of the Dreadnought and drop the Egel's Torch containing the Sun Flame. So, right, let's get to work on grabbing the Egel's Torch and somehow getting the sun Flame on it. Regarding this dungeon, let's just quickly go over the setup. Pyrian is on spears, Maria is working on staffs, and Guy is on swords, of course. How about the levels? Right. Fist level 5. And on his free time, Freyren was also working on swords. Okay. Everybody has bare fist level 5, which is very important in the next two dungeons. We'll soon be getting weapons that outclass bare-handed damage, but until then, that is our most consistent form of damage. Okay, let's carry on. Now, the first 2 floors of Kashuan are actually pretty benign. You can just encounter the same old enemies that we've been encountering so far. But there are 2 rare encounters worthy of mention, and hopefully, if I have streamers' bad luck, I'll be able to show them off. You can actually run into a sergeant here, and he's pretty much he's still pretty tough at this stage, especially in this version. They actually beefed up the sergeant, but I think he would still be manageable. But the really difficult encounter is the one with the blue goblin. He's called the Goblin Prince, and he will be accompanied by a whole bunch of green goblins. You want to take care of that encounter. You want to make sure that I mean, I don't see at this stage any way to survive it, because he's going to use sleep, put your party to sleep, and the rest of the green goblins are just going to smash the crap out of you. That's just unfortunate, but that's how Final Fantasy II rolls. You've got some rare encounters which there's just nothing you can do about. They're just too high level. Where is our goddess spell? As we know previously, the doors of Kashuan Castle only open to the sound of the royalty of Kashuan or to the goddess bell. So we're going to play the goddess bell here, and the sound of the goddess bell is going to unlock the doors of Kashuan Castle. Just take a moment to let that sink in. These guys have sound recognition technology, which is that advanced. Or maybe the royalty of Kashuan just sound that bad. Let's go in, and we found Gordon. What the hell are you doing here? What the hell? We find Gordon here, who's apparently. What the hell are you doing here, Gordon? Oh my god, I came here to get the Sunfire, but I found that I got my shit pushed in. There's just nothing I could do about the weak-ass monsters. Oh my god, but I don't even know what to do. I can't go back to Altair now, can I? You idiot. If only you were there at Altair, we didn't need to go into the ice cave at all to retrieve the goddess spell. So that's how horrible a person Gordon is. During the early part of the game, he was just like acting like a huge coward. Like, oh my god, there's just nothing I can do about this. I wish I could help you. And as soon as the dreadnought stuck, he just got his ass out of there. And not knowing where to go, he came here to Kashuan Castle. I'm quite sure that he had no intention of helping us in the first place. So here we are stuck with him. First thing to do is unequip his crap. Definitely unequip his spear and his bronze armor and the bronze gloves. Replace his bronze shield with the buckler and hand the bronze shield over to Pyrian. There you go. And let's finally get into the dungeon proper. This floor is still just weak monsters. Hello, Matt. How's it going, buddy? Oh, since you're not on Discord, please note that I won't be streaming this Friday. That is, day after tomorrow. Just make sure to keep Gordon in the back row for the foreseeable future. He will have a purpose, just not now. Right now, it's still the main three guys that are going to carry the team. And true to Gordon's claim that he is a coward, he starts off with the corresponding stats, which is why we need to keep him in the back row for the foreseeable future. The rich peak managed so far in the form of God Fight Challenge. Where are you stuck right now? Okay, so starting second floor of Kashuan, we're going to start running into some relatively difficult monsters, but one thing to note here is that Adamantois, which was the boss in the last cave, okay, Biblos I have not yet encountered. Supposed to try and wait out its MP. Not bad. Just out heal. I suppose that's the goal with white mages. Your primary objective is just to out heal. The name of the game is just to out heal. 1000 MP. Holy shit! Is there no sap spell or anything equivalent of that to get rid of an enemy's MP? But I suppose that would be black magic. Sap here is white magic. Or Osmos, but Osmos would be black magic for sure. Not on white mage, no, yeah. That sucks. Starting from here, now you can actually run into Adamantoises, and the strategy of dealing with an Adamantoise remains the same as it was back when it was a boss. But that is probably the most difficult encounter in Cash 1. So let's dance. It is Magic Hammer, and Discord divides my level by half. Yikes! Yikes! My god, FF5 has some pretty nasty bosses. Wonder who came up with all those gimmicks. There's a battle with two guys down in order to avoid that while I'm waiting his MP. In order to avoid those debuffs, does he not cycle through them? Is it just a one-time thing? Using healing staffs to stay alive. Cycles with them, but I'll revive people when the MP is out. I see. You're inadvertently giving me quite a lot of good strategies. How's everybody's HP? Yeah, actually, at this point in the game, you're pretty well equipped to deal with most of the opposition right now. It's a couple of encounters that will prove really difficult, but those are the ones that will give us the most stats as well. There we go, Adamantoise, right. Just keep attacking right now. Make sure to land curse on him as soon as possible with the ancient sword. Other attacks. There's confused magic protect and float that costs MP. Aha! Alright, so successfully landed curse on him, and the next step is to unequip weapons from both hands and wail at him with bare fists. And Gordon is just practicing in the background. He needs to get up to speed in terms of HP and bare fist levels. What is the Magicka counter which I'm intentionally triggering by casting Poison on him? No idea what that meant. 99 Maiden's Kisses. Well, people got unarmed levels. And did he do enough damage? Well, he did damage Furion a lot. Let's just heal him up. Everybody else seems fine. And make sure to re-equip everyone. A couple people also got bare fist levels, but right now I'm not worried about that at all. Even bare fist level 5 is more than enough. Mithril Spear, a bronze shield. She had the Mithril Mace and a buckler. Where's the buckler? This guy had a long sword and Mithril shield. And Gordon, I never reshuffled his equipment. Hasten MP loss by making him cast Toad, which he has 33% chance. I cast Poison on. Aha! Okay, but 33% chance of a counter. Wow. That was a dick move. And I'm guessing Toad takes the most MP? Or is it just something that that's relatively in your control and that's the only thing you can do? 8 MP, infuse 4 magic chemistry. Aha! So Protect has, Toad takes the most MP, but 8, wow, 8 MP and 1000 MP to go through without having access to something like Sap or Osmos. Wow. What's the ETA on this fight? What's the time estimate? How many years will this fight take? You'll have the old status on you IRL by the time this is done. It is really like such a provided you don't get sleep, of course. How many rats are here? MP right now. I'm counting. You would need to count. Have a calculator by your side. Charm, 36 magic, 22. Alright, we can also encounter turtles, but I don't think they would prove a problem. But yeah, I don't think this encounter will prove a problem unless it does. 0 damage. Alright. So it seems that I do need to look out for the turtles as well. They have way too much damage for my weapons. Alright, change in strategy. When you encounter turtles, also use bare fists. But in this encounter, there are also ogres, so let's take out the ogres first. What all challenge runs have you done of Final Fantasy V? I mean, of course, the mechanics itself lend towards an incredible amount of replayability. But which ones are like really interesting? Now that only the turtles are remaining, let's just go all fists on them. Wow. These guys can really land the hurt. Another mithril mace, don't really care about that. Definitely need to heal up, but before that, sort out everybody's equipment. I always forget that, which is why I keep reminding myself. Alright, I got the golden shield. Completely forgot about that. Hang on. Which means that in single classes I've done Geomancer, Red Mage, Time Mage, Ninja, Bard, Mystic Knight, Dancer, Black Mage, Dragoon, Knight and Ranger. And what would be your evaluation of them? I know probably single class challenges are well, challenging on in general, but which ones are really interesting? As in, you needed to become creative. to actually get through some bosses or some areas. Dragoon and Bard are really fun because they have hide and jump, which the enemy has no target. I've heard that hide, if everybody hides, there's some kind of a bug. Actually can wreck the AI scripts. I can imagine. Okay, since we've got the golden shield here, pass the mithril shield to Firion, the bronze shield to Maria, along with the mithril mace, of course. Guy is on long sword, and give him the not the broadsword, the long sword, and the golden shield. And Gordon can stay right where he is. Need to heal up. Alright. So I had to knife my way through 10k HP. Because the death scripts broke. Okay, you were talking about that technicality where internally they are given more HP. So that they can say something at the end of the battle. That sucks. Alright, in this room we find a small cache of treasures. Make sure to pick up the Werebuster first, because this room has a pretty high encounter rate, and hand the Werebuster to Maria. Look at that attack. So here on, Maria is never going to be using bare fists ever again, because the Werebuster outclasses fists. Mithril axe and the mithril sword, which can be given to Guy. So 2 out of 3 have a nice weapon upgrade. And so Stun only use memory sheets to unlock all the jobs at the beginning of the game for the single class challenges. Understandable. But how would a dancer even be feasible? Don't they have like no attack? So the early bosses are remotely confused. And no way to inflict it. But the dancer can inflict confuse, so they just take themselves out. Awesome. So in FFI, when someone is confused, can they even use spells, or is it just physical attacks? Okay, Wizard Ogre. I don't think you need to treat him specially at all. Your enemy has a list of 3 abilities they can use when confused or controlled. Aha! So they have a mechanic for that as well. Oh my god, that game is just... that rabbit hole just gets deeper and deeper. Spirit attacks are usually part of the shit, but not always. So there can be someone who just uses, well, magic or abilities, whatever the classification is. Alright, so for this monster in a box, definitely need to save first. Abilities in the list aren't necessarily what they use in the regular AI script. Wow. So if you confuse... oh, right. I remember that tiny mage enemy from FF4. If you confuse him or something like that, he starts casting death spells. Holy shit. Maybe it's something equivalent to that. That is an Easter egg they put in Final Fantasy IV. Save before this monster in a box and unequip everyone. It can be confusing and just Firaga and it's confused, which it doesn't normally use. No, damn it. Maria does not need to use a great way to waste his MP. As I said, Maria will never be using fists again, so keep her on the Werebuster. Everybody else needs to be unequipped. Except for Gordon. Gordon is just in the back row for doing nothing right now. Because doing nothing is his way of contributing to the team. Okay. Strategy for this fight is target everyone separately. Oh shit. Okay, that still works out. I think I'm hitting FF2 once I'm done with FF5. Highly recommended, but do your homework first. That's all I'm gonna say. Of course, you've got me. So I can mentor you like you've been mentoring me in FF5. So yeah, I think you'll have a fun time. Pulling a randomness skills on everyone, trying to finish the game with it. That might work too, but you would also need weapons. Essentially, what you're talking about is a randomizer. What was Tyrion? Right, so that's the strategy to deal with mines. You need to punch them really hard so that they go down fast. If you just damage them slightly and allow them to live past to the second turn, they're going to blow up for massive damage. That's the strategy to deal with mines. And let's re-equip everyone. Mithril shield, Werebuster bronze shield, and the Mithril sword with the golden shield. Okay, we got a golden armor from there. I'm just going to sell it off. Awesome. As I said, we can get some pretty good drops, but I'm just going to ignore all the drops to keep the run repeatable. Gordon is getting low on HP. Everybody else is fine according to me. Oh, turtle. We need to punch the turtle, of course. Come on, nobody died. There we go. Maria with the Werebuster can do quite a lot of damage. Does anybody need to heal up? Guys, really shouldn't have the mechanics in terms of boss AI. I could see that. Oh, re-equip always. Actually, no. So here we are at the end of this dungeon. Now, strategy for this boss is the same as, well, the ones previous to it. We are going to punch the crap out of him. Not Maria, of course. She's not going to be using her fists anymore, now that she's got the Werebuster. Gordon can stay in the back row. Heal Gordon up though, because he might die in this fight otherwise. He's only got 150 HP. 200 HP everyone. 200 HP should be more than enough to survive this fight. Alright, let's get rid of this guy. We've got the red soul. should go down in 2 rounds, not a big problem. So we are finally at the end of Cashuan Castle. At the basement we find the Eagle's torch just lying there. So we're going to collect the Eagle's torch and make our way out so that we can finally get the Sun Flame. GG. More than 30 mandatory bosses and probably 15 more optional. Just 30 bosses? Or in total just 45 bosses. Sounds like a pretty low number to me, but well, especially if they have elaborate AI scripts, I'm quite impressed. Don't heal up Maria. Because she's going to be using teleport. We finally got the Eagle's torch, which was apparently in a treasure chest. And get the hell out of here. All the various forms are separate here. Okay. First thing to do is heal up Maria because, well, teleport. And let's grab the Sunfire. Time to blow up the Death Star and rescue the princess then. Yep, indeed. The only problem is we have to actually find the Death Star. So hooray! We finally have the means to somehow destroy the Dreadnought if we ever gain entry to it. The question now is, where could the Dreadnought possibly be? Oh, what's going on here? That's Sid's airship, and there you go, there's the Death Star. Oh my god, the Death Star chasing after Sid's airship. What the hell could this possibly mean? That's it, Sid. Maneuver it properly. And they die. So turns out that why the hell was Sid here in the first place on his airship? Well, as it turns out, Princess Hilda was feeling guilty that she constantly kept asking us to do stuff for her, which ideally her army should be doing. Her people should be taking care of this shit, man, not 3 or 4 teenagers. So she...
Listen.
Alright, you're live. Hey, Puzzled. How's the FF3 run going, mate? Have you made it past Doga and Une? So Hilda, well, she felt guilty and decided to meet us outside Cashuan Castle. Why? Nobody knows. Maybe to congratulate us, maybe to show her appreciation. Although, I would prefer if she showed her appreciation in other ways. Wink wink. But because of that stupidity, Une didn't do holy so easy. Oh, come on. RNG dependence? Nah, we don't roll that way. Well, so because of Hilda's stupidity, both she and Sid have been captured. The airship has been, well, captured by the Dreadnought. And, well, RIP. What are we supposed to do now? So very helpful people in the rebellion tell us that there's a very specific location where the dreadnought stopped for refueling. I mean, that must have been quite one hell of a battle with Sid's airship, that the dreadnought literally ran out of fuel. So let's go find this dreadnought where it could possibly have landed. Only holy defense setup. Oh, and then she just didn't. I don't care. Okay. You know, you should repeat that fight like 5 or 6 times to make sure that your strats are proper. You don't want to fail on stream now, do you? And there we go. The dreadnought has landed for refueling. Also, awesome Chocobo music. What the hell is a dreadnought doing in the middle of nowhere? I mean, what? Is there some kind of petrol pump here? Or maybe there is. Oh yeah. Maybe the stuff to the side that we see is basically a huge petrol pump. I never knew that they discovered oil here. You learn something new every day, I suppose. Anyway, this damn dungeon is according to me the hardest dungeon in the game relative to the level we are at right now. So that's why we bought the silver plates. This is the time when we actually equip the silver plates. It's very important. It's only 10 defense, but that 10 defense can be the difference between life and death. Let's go in. Might as well save up after equipping. Okay, so there are quite a few encounters here which are kind of complicated to handle. Actually, now that I think about it, there's only really one encounter which you need to look out for, and that's the mine encounter. The mines were a monster in a box back in Cashuan, and strategy to deal with them here also is pretty much the same. Make sure you take them out before they get a chance to blow up. So we finally got entry into the dreadnought. We are very fortunate that no one actually recognizes us, so we can just show him the pass and he'll allow us through. How drunk must this guy be, eh? Oh, my shift is over. Let me get the hell out of here. Oops, dropping frames. Alright, we're good. What an idiot. He just let us through. Okay, looks like we're back. Okay, here is one of the most difficult encounters in this area. Were Panthers. Fortunately, we've got the Were Buster, so make sure that Firion and Guy target one enemy, and Maria can take care of one all on her own because of the Were Buster. Gordon is still in the back row, but he will soon start contributing. Wow, just not doing a lot of damage. My god, look at that damage. Come on, guys. At least take one of them out. Oh my god, Guy, I need to use a potion on Guy now. Otherwise he's gonna die. Oh, he probably is gonna die. I'll have Gordon use a potion. Do I have a high potion? I do. This is the reason we need Phoenix Downs. Because these guys can land the hurt. Also, we have antidotes for them. Everybody's poisoned. How nice. But the more damage they do, the more chances for HP ups. So hooray, I suppose, as long as I survive, I do. Everybody got a HP up from that fight. Okay. So before we proceed through the dungeon, we actually want to pick up this treasure chest and absolutely save before this chest, because this fight can either be ridiculously easy or ridiculously hard depending on the number of sergeants that show up. Let's find out. Just the one sergeant, and it was a preemptive as well, so pretty easy one. But this fight can be really difficult. Alright, what do we get from that? We get one of the best swords in the game. We got the sleep sword. Where is it? Sleep blade. Oh yeah, this baby is gonna come into play much later in the game, but it's one of the most abusive swords in this game. Just the one werepanther, not an issue. Look at that damage from the werebuster. Oops, mines. Need to get rid of them. Come on, guys, finish him off. Ouch. There we go. And re-equip. Where's the mithril spear? And what was he on? Wasn't he on mithril shield? Yep. Bronze shield. Where's the mithril sword? And the golden shield. Okay, everybody's re-equipped. Let's heal up. Make sure to stay up as high a HP value as possible, just because well, they can easily take you down if the enemies here decide to target one single member. Other than that, actually, I don't think there are any remarkable encounters here. Of course, there's a monster in a box, which will come up shortly, but yeah. Just steadily make your way through to the engine room. Of course, we need to save the princess first. I made the mistake of going to the engine room before even finding out where the princess was, and that's a really bastard move from the game. It won't allow you to destroy the dreadnought if the princess hasn't been saved yet. And by the time you make it to the end of the dreadnought, you're just like, oh my god, I don't care if she dies. All I want to do is just destroy the dreadnought. Fortunately, they are missing because they all targeted Furion. He would have been up shit creek. Furion is evading like a boss. Didn't get HP though. Everybody else is fine. Ooh, more mines. Must have got a preemptive strike. I can pretty much finish them up. Okay, I was just gonna say I can finish them up before they get a turn. Because these guys are slow as shit. Oh my god, my inventory is just wow. Way too many things in the inventory. There's a damn metal sword. Okay. Couple potions here. More mines. Oh, come on. I just re-equipped everyone. Gordon is still in the back row, but we're going to get a piece of equipment for him here. He can finally start contributing. Hopefully he won't die as often as he normally does. Wow, they're just going after Firion. That's actually good. He needs the HP. Look at how far ahead Maria and Guy are in terms of HP. Really, Firion? Really, nobody else got hit. But this is actually the first dungeon where I am using so many of my potions. It might seem like an exaggeration that I said this is the hardest dungeon in the game, but trust me, this is as hard as it's going to get this run. Gordon got HP. Oh yeah. Oh, come on. Finally, that we got the Thief's Gauntlets. We give it to Gordon. And he can finally move up to the front row. Yep, make sure to heal him up. He also has more than 200 HP, which I'm happy about. There you go, now Gordon can start contributing to the fights. He needs that significant amount of defense. And he's at level 5 in Bare Fist as well. We'll be doing quite a lot of damage. Now let's finally rescue Hilda. What the hell is wrong with you, Hilda? We were doing your job, right? Man, these princesses, I tell you. But I suppose it's kind of hard life for them as well. All they're expected to do is plump their ass on a chair and look pretty. But we complain about that as well. And when they actually try to do something, when they actually try to help the protagonist, we complain about that as well. Must be a pretty hard life for a princess, being judged on so many fronts. C3PO princesses. Anyway, now that we've rescued her, Sid just gives us our marching orders. Since we are the ones who have the Egil's torch, we need to make our way to the bowels of the Dreadnought, blow it up, and he says that he'll be waiting right outside with his airship. Hopefully we can trust him and he just doesn't betray us, otherwise that'll be the end of the game for us. Yeah, Gordon doing some damage. How rare a sight that is. Blind. This is why we got a surplus of eye drops. How many undead are in this ship? Man, the Empire really likes their undead creatures. Or maybe they are the ones who are assigned on cleanup duty for the Dreadnought. All the captains roaming around here are just overseeing them. And they're nice. Don't need to feed. That's actually a very good point. Don't need to feed them. Don't you need to feed them like, well, living people? Because they do work on an opposite principle to living things. Just fuel them on the souls of the damned. That would be demons. Oh, Maria does not need to be equipped. Ah, never mind. No, god damn it. Gordon will do his work. $500 damage. Awesome. Sir Max, hey, what's up? I'm doing well, just continuing on with the no magic challenge. How's it going with you? What was I supposed to equip him? The Mithril Spear. Okay. You changed the overlay. Did I change the overlay? What's wrong with the overlay? Mithril Sword, Golden Shield, and Gordon. Yep. Cool. And any healing? It carries on the left. What cats do it did I have on the left? I don't get your point. 500 MP to go. Holy shit! It's been like 30 minutes since you said 600 MP. Oh my god. Good luck with that. Looks like it's going to take you the rest of the day. What's MP? Magic points. Apparently you have never played any RPG whatsoever. What kind of games do you normally play, dude? You haven't seen me trying to punch a super boss Omega to death with quad part. Oh my god, you're the type of guy that will do a level 1 challenge, even if it means you have to spend like 3 or 4 hours in a single boss fight. I was reading a level 1 challenge of Chrono Trigger, and there are like 2 or 3 bosses there which are just basically just attrition. I would try that as well, but I don't think I don't have that much patience. 9 hours of in-game time. So just for reference, how much time does it normally take for you? Gordon got hit there. It's a lot on the party. Just like a casual run. Post party composition can't even consider Omega at same levels or at all. Anybody needs healing? Not an optional super boss for nothing. I'll keep in mind. Some Omega dude. Well, probably by the time I reach him, I would have nicely forgotten about him. That's cool. Right, so regarding levels, well, nothing to say actually. Yeah, we don't have any objectives in terms of levels right now. The early game training, all the early game level grinding was basically just for this dungeon. So here we got the trident, and now it's Firion that is not going to need to use bare fists anymore, because the trident overpowers fists. Yeah, look at that damage. He's also in the 30s now. Main gouge, hold that up. Skip this chest, and we got the giant's helm. Did I equip the giant's helm? Nah. Save in front of this. We all know what this fight is. Okay. Okay, I got the worst possible encounter, which is good. Streamer's luck and all. So obviously the Gigas is the hardest thing here. So what we want to do is use the same kind of strats as the Adamantoise. We want to land curse on him, but first we need to take care of the mage and we need to take care of the soldier. Both are in one-shot range, but yeah, absolutely need to make sure that you land curse on the Gigas. Otherwise, people are gonna die here. Where's the ancient sword? There we go. I actually should have put Gordon in the back row, but crap. Yeah, I should have put Gordon in the back row. Gordon is gonna die here. Nope, did not land curse, and look at that damage. Yikes. Come on, I need curse ASAP. 3 hits and he's cursed. Finally, even after curse he does that much damage. Holy shit. Yeah, that one shot on Gordon. It would have been a one shot on Guy as well, but fortunately I managed to land curse on him. So let's unequip. Actually no. No. I'm not gonna unequip. Revision in strategy, revision in strategy. We're gonna go to our primary weapons. We are not gonna punch this guy. Where's the damn golden shield? The hell is the golden shield? Oh, there we go. Okay. As I said before, Firion and Maria no longer need to use their fist because they'll be doing respectable amounts of damage. So strategy for this is not the same as the adamant ice. Insofar as the punching is concerned, I think yeah, getting him cursed is the most important part. Until that time, people are going to die. Awesome. We got the ice shield from that one. Hand the ice shield to Guy. And the golden shield to Firion. And the mithril shield to Maria. Finally, Gordon can have his bronze shield back. Although he's flat on the ground right now, this is the reason we've got Phoenix Downs after all. I really should have put him in the back row. He's the one most likely to die here. Where's the Phoenix Down? Okay, almost out of potions, but I do have a lot of high potions. 54 of them, holy shit! How did I have that much cash? Okay, let's carry on. So that's the Gigas is the optional boss of the dungeon. Because this dungeon actually does not have a boss at the end. Damn random encounters in Final Fantasy 2 are stronger than bosses. Uh-oh. Okay, Trident is powerful enough. It's only Guy that needs to start punching them. Wow, that was a hell lot of damage. Cool. Final floor. Preemptive strike, thank you very much. What? Solitary potion. Alright, so we've made our way through the most difficult part of the game, and now stuff just gets easier. Also in terms of the story, of course, that we are finally going to get rid of the damn dreadnought which has been causing havoc. Hopefully Gordon gets some HP. Like the worst part of it is having to carry on those guest characters all the time. Yeah, that's one of the common complaints, but trust me, after this the guest characters get a lot better after Gordon. In fact, you could argue that Minwo is probably the best guest character, but at that stage in the game, you don't really need him if you know what you're up against. But yeah, the guest characters get a lot better. It's only Gordon that really screws things up. He dies a lot. But as far as I'm concerned, the intention of the game was to have the guest characters around or slightly at a lower level than what you would be at the stage when you get them. My favorite is Joseph. Seriously, I find that very hard to believe because you've known him for like you only really get to know him for something like 15 minutes before he just ups and dies. So I never really developed an attachment to Joseph at all. Something spoony. Edward, yeah. In fact, you can't even compare Edward and Joseph. I mean Edward and Gordon. Gordon is clearly the stupider of the two. At least Edward did something in terms of story in FF4. And that is the last of my potions. Interesting, I've never ever run out of potions before. Well, streamer's bad luck, I suppose. And let's just ignore the ridiculously overpowered stuff that I just got as a drop. Crap, forgot to heal Gordon off, but that doesn't matter. He can go ahead and die now. But we are soon gonna get who is my favorite, well, in terms of story at least, my favorite fourth party character. God damn it. There is the engine! And we get a horrible encounter just before the engine. Is possible in the random encounters. I know, right? Seriously, FF2 is like this. The bosses are relatively easy. It's the random encounters that kill you. So, you see the Dreadnought's engine? Let's just blow this thing up and hope to God that Sid is waiting outside on his airship. If he's not, we're gonna get blown to smithereens along with the Dreadnought. And the Dark Knight is going to make a cameo appearance here. I'm not going to forget this. Yeah, whatever. Alright, we got a pretty long cutscene here. I'm going to take this opportunity to take a small break. I'll be right back. Are you talking about Soul of Rebirth? I've yet to play Soul of Rebirth actually. But yeah, Minwoo is just boss in the main game. I'd think that he would be amazing in Soul of Rebirth as well, seeing as if the rest of the characters in Soul of Rebirth don't actually come with any magic. But fortunately, we found that Sid was indeed true to his promise, waiting for us outside. Drop on our immediate save here. Right, so now that we've got the warship, Soul Rebirth is not as bad as FF After Years. I don't have any idea about the After Years, but Soul of Rebirth is a relatively small post game of FF2, where you play with the characters that died in story here. At least 4 of them. 3 of them, rather. Alright, so what is our objective now? So, now that we've taken care of the Dreadnought, that was our most immediate concern. That was the most immediate threat to, well, the world at this stage in the game. So now I guess we can finally go back to trying to figure out what the hell to do with our lives. Astute observers would note that we have completely forgotten about Maria's brother Leon, which is where this entire saga began in the first place. All they wanted to do was get the hell out of Finn, and since we couldn't achieve that, we found that only 3 of us actually made it to Altair. Where the hell is Leon? So let's go have a chat with the king and Hilda and whoever else we can find to finally ask them to just lift this burden off our shoulders. Make sure to get the thieves' gauntlets out of Gordon's hands. We need that for our next character. Alright, more cutscene. 400 MP to go. Ooh, nice. Go and feed him an elixir, Matt. I dare you. Oh no, what do we have here? The king has finally succumbed to his injuries. But no, come on, it'll only take like another 6 hours. I'm sure you can handle that. So the king has finally died, and lo and behold, he has left Gordon in charge. How does that work? Seriously, king? I mean, how sexist does someone have to be to not realize that Hilda's been doing such a great job already? And then just put someone from the other kingdom. What credentials does Gordon have? Apparently, level 5 in Bareface is enough to become the king of Altair, or Finn rather. Anyway, temporarily Gordon is in charge here, and he's going to do as good a job as you can probably expect. Does he have any clue about where Leon could possibly be? Nope, we've been given a separate task now. We have to go in search of the Dragoons. Oh my god, when will this shit ever end? So we have to go in search of Dragoons because for whatever reasons the Empire attacked Dragoons before they turned their attention towards Finn and Altair. I mean Kashuan and Finn. And just completely wiped them out. What threats could possibly the Dragoons have been to the Empire? That is an answer we'll need to find out. But since the Dragoons have been wiped out, the king logically says that yes, the Dragoons will be our most important asset. What sense does that make? I would know. Yeah, those Dragoons can't even jump. Indeed. Not that there are any left to begin with. It's almost like these people just want us out of their hair. Or for whatever reason, they're preventing us from actually looking for Leon by giving us these pointless objectives. Although we did ask to be included in the rebellion, I suppose that's a price to be paid. We need to keep our personal objectives to the side. Now we have to go on a completely pointless mission in search of dragoons, and we've been very helpfully told to search for a ship to Dist, which is where the dragoons have made their home. Hold on to the main gauche and sell pretty much everything else, including the mithril spear, the broadsword, the longsword. Hold on to the ancient sword, the sleep sword. Alright, so now what do we have left in the inventory? We've got all the consumables, obviously. The main gauche, ancient sword, sleep sword, any shields that you have, the giant's helm and the thieves gloves. Always hold on to thieves gloves and I mean, it is my personal policy to always hold on to any equipment that grants stat boosts. Giant's Helm grants plus 10 to attack, I mean power, and Thief's Gloves grant plus 10 to agility. Okay, now that we've sold off a lot of shit, let's just restock. Now I can actually go and buy 99 potions, no problem whatsoever. But I'm not going to buy 99 just so that I can empty some treasure chests. It won't allow me to actually open a treasure chest which contains a potion if I've got 99 of them. How many high potions do I have? Plenty. Plenty of eye drops and antidotes, I suppose, but doesn't hurt to buy some more. I don't really have a set number of how many you would need, but very soon we are going to max. In fact, it's not a bad idea to max them out right now. Look at the amount of gil that we have right now. Anything from here? Mallet, Maiden's Kiss. Mallet is a completely useless item for a no magic run. This cures the amnesia status, but since we are not going to be using magic anyway, I suppose money saved. Do we need a cross? Do we need a Maiden's Kiss? Nope, not for the upcoming dungeons. So let's just restock on some Phoenix Downs because why not? Okay, so in our quest for this place called Dist, let's check out Paloom, whether it has any ship that goes to Dist. Hello. Oh wait, who's this? Hey, my name's Layla. Are you looking for a ship to Dist? I'll take you there. Okay, that's fine. Firion just doesn't look good. Just a complete random stranger offering us a ride exactly to the place where we want to go? Nothing could possibly go wrong. What could possibly go wrong? Hi, Paris. The precursor to Paris. Layla sets the standard for pirate ladies. Haha, you idiots! What the hell were you thinking getting on a pirate ship? These pirates are pretty much as strong as they were back in FF1. 80 HP at this stage in the game. Now that we've taken out Layla's pathetic pirate crew, answer for yourself. Alright, I give up. Do what you want with me. Would you like to help us, Layla? Okay, sure. And there we go, one of my favorite characters in this game. And unlike Gordon, she immediately becomes useful. Hand her the main gouge on her left hand. She's a lefty, which is half the reason I like her. A buckler on her right hand. She comes with a golden hairpin. Take the golden hairpin out. Yeah, let the silver plate be and hand her the thief's gloves. She has a defense of 25. That's actually quite a lot. Okay, let's take out the silver plate as well. What's her evasion? Pretty good. Cool, now that we've got Layla, we've actually got access to the ship. We can pretty much go wherever we want. Monsters on the sea are pretty easy to deal with, especially with the Trident. Trident is super effective against sea monsters, water-based creatures. So let's go in search of Dist. We were told that Dist is on an island in the middle of the sea. Well, it's not in the middle of the sea, but it's on its own island. So what we're searching for right now is an island. Where could this mysterious island be? Oh, here's an island. Let's check it out. Could this be Dist? Absolutely no idea what this could possibly be. So let's just find out. Okay. Right. So, in terms of gameplay, the tropical island is the logical next step in terms of the difficulty level, because you're not. I don't know what they were thinking, but you're not expected to go to this right now. You're supposed to stumble into this island. So, regarding the monster variety here, it's pretty. There are a couple of monsters which really hit hard, but nothing that you can't deal with right now with over 400 HP. That's I think it's completely survivable. But these guys, these plant type enemies, they have perfect defense. How can I possibly get through their defense with just physical hits? Well, I'm not going to do it, but just like with the slimes early on, if you just keep wailing on them, sooner or later you're going to get critical hits, and these guys don't have a lot of HP. So they'll go down pretty easily. But I just don't have the patience for it. I'm going to run away. One option is to use the ancient sword on them and land curse on each of them one by one, so that they have half defense, but I find that it doesn't work. I find that it doesn't work as well as I would like. It would still take about 10 to 15 turns for you to kill them off, and they are a very common encounter here. There's no defense in this game too. Yep. On the plus side, just hanging around and fighting those slimes will give you an insane amount of weapon EXP, as I said before with the green slimes. It's because the more number of turns you spend in a battle, the more EXP you're gonna get. So it's absolutely not a bad idea to stick around and fight them, but it's just that I don't have the patience and I don't really need it. I don't need that extra EXP. You can easily get up to weapon level 10 here. Just hang around and keep fighting those slimes. But apart from that, this dungeon is actually, I suppose this is the first dungeon which is not exactly linear. It has a lot of branching paths. So always recommended to use a map, which I assume that anyone following the walkthrough will be using anyway. So right now we are just assuming that this is the cave of Dist, and all we want to do is find out what's at the end. $300 MP to go. Nice. You're getting faster at this. Well, nothing much to say at this stage, just Layla is dead. That's okay, we got plenty of Phoenix Downs now. In fact, oh crap, you're gonna finish them off. Well, I would have liked to revive her inside battle so that she could have gained some HP, but doesn't matter, does not matter. Layla is useful even at the HP she comes in with. Four hits, holy shit. He's gonna attack Layla again. Awesome. Look at how much damage Layla is doing. That's the beauty of the main gauche. And someone recently told me that main gauche is basically French for left hand. I find that hilarious. It's like that weapon was made for Layla. French for left hand. Used to be a dagger used to parry on the off hand. Ah, I see. I thought it was literally a joke. Nope, nope, nope. Where am I supposed to go? Yeah, continue. Oh my god. These guys are just an incredibly common encounter here. Alright. Now this is where stuff really gets confusing. But the first path we want to take is the left path. Unfortunately, at this stage in the game, Guy is just not keeping up with the damage at all. Hardly doing any damage. That'll soon change. Ooh, toads. Nothing really remarkable about them. They can poison. If they land a hit, that is. And Layla is just dodging everything. I wish she would get hit a little bit more so that she could gain HP. Otherwise she's going to be one shot later. Ooh, what do we have here at the basement of this dungeon? We've got a whole bunch of masked dudes. Never mind them. Apparently there's a shop here. I don't want potions, no thank you. Where we can buy some demon equipment. I want to pick up the demon spear. Now, the demon spear is an incredible weapon at this stage. His attack will now go into the 40s. Look at that, 47. Oh yeah. Make our way back. This is actually a dead end. Nothing we can do here. Look at that damage. Thank you for those potions, by the way. Man, even when she is attacked, she's completely overwhelmed by these large groups. That's just bad RNG, I suppose. I'm not gonna babysit her. She can take care of herself. There we go. Come on, Layla, didn't gain HP. Make our way back here and take the next path. Wow, the ambushes are real. Oh my god, come on, guys. Just let me get to the end of this dungeon. It's actually a fairly long dungeon if you take all the branching paths. Wow. Usually these large groups of dual deads and dual heads are pretty rare, but somehow I'm running into them pretty fairly often today. Streamer's luck again. So no escape challenge, or are you just using this to grind? This is, well, technically no escape is included in the challenge because otherwise what's the use? It'll become equivalent to a speedrun strat. But I'm just running away from battles which I just don't have the patience to grind. Yeah, these are the kind of battles which will take me over 15 turns. Battles that take something like 3 or 4 turns are just fine. But slimes I am going to run away from. Technically, no escape is part of the challenge rules. Guy does not need more HP. Oh my god. Whatever, just kill him already. Oh, he's gonna gain more HP. Awesome. Even more HP. That was an automatic HP up, I suppose. Okay. So this stupid room actually has 4 exits. This is where stuff really gets confusing. Take the bottom path first and we'll go anti-clockwise, I suppose. Oh, how scary. Still running into ghouls and shadows and wraiths, seriously? And we got a phoenix down from there, which is, I suppose it's one of the useful things in this run. Oh, actually, good thing I'm running into so many slimes, so I can just run away and complete this dungeon already. That main Tosh must have a very high critical hit rate. She's critting with it almost every time. Look at that. Oh, they gave me exactly 2 antidotes. Thank you very much. Guy badly needs a new sword. $200 MP, almost there. Wow, so people are still getting level ups. I am surprised. But this is good preparation for the next dungeon, which is pretty hard. So this is a dead end where we get some treasure and a new monster. Actually, we could have run into that as a random encounter as well, so it's not a big deal. Rhyhorns. Wild Horn. Oh my god, they just love going after Guy. Finally gets a shield level up, so hopefully he'll have better evasion. He's been evading nothing. Okay, time to make our way back. Wow. This random encounter was more dangerous than that monster in a box. But this encounter also will give you a lot of rewards because these guys are actually a rank 5 monster. First rank 5 random encounter, I suppose, that we can run into. And the higher the rank of the fight, the more XP you get. Changer. Man, I really didn't realize before, but this dungeon is just boring. Not a very interesting monster variety. So unfortunately, it is recommended that we kind of sequence break and do this first. Presumably, we are still under the impression that this is dist. Although we will soon be disabused of that notion. This is the room with the 4 exits. So let's go to left. Oh my god. Go to the left one. That is, this is not a winding passageway. Finally, we can make some progress. Now that we've taken care of all the dead-end treasures. How the hell do those frogs drop maiden's kisses? Did they like take a maiden away and force a kiss out of her and somehow bottle it? Quite disturbing. And how does one define a maiden anyway? Is a kiss included in that classification, or is it just having sex? Someone needs to ask these questions of the FF2 universe. How are things going? Well as you would expect. Which is to say, swimmingly. How's it going, Shihali? Busy as always? Foodie concoction that works better than its namesake, or at least doesn't require convincing. Which is to say, what? Sorry, I had a bunch of work learning about when you said that. I just say it's going pretty well. I have done this before, after all. I'm just using this run to prepare for a walkthrough, as well as prepare for a solo freebirth challenge run later on. Final Fantasy Tactics, Grimoire of the Wrist description. As a former maiden, you can take some convincing to kiss a Well, I suppose that answers that question. Although, how would those frogs have access to it? Oh, to be a maiden now. Okay, so we are at the boss. We still don't know what the hell we are doing here. We are definitely a maiden. So she can provide exactly one maiden's kiss. So for this battle, absolutely heal up to the max. No questions asked. And Layla... Nah, she can stay in the front row. This is going to be a fight with 4 bighorns, which is apparently Rhyhorn's evolution. Strategy here is, the most important thing is to land curse on each of them systematically. Otherwise, they're just going to rip you apart. Now the problem with this fight is that you just can't keep up with the DPS here. So it's very important to keep Guy healed up. At least as long as it takes to land curse on all of them. After that, the damage is pretty manageable. Nope, one hit's not gonna get cursed. Fortunately, he also has the most HP, but he's also getting attacked like shit. Oh my god, everyone use a high potion on him. You too. Absolutely need curse. Five hits should be enough for a curse. There we go. So that's one down. Just need to keep him healed up. Maybe I can start attacking. No. I'll use Maria to heal up Guy. Let's move on to the next. Each of these guys has over 1000 HP. So this is no joke. This fight is no joke. Okay, 2 people have been cursed. Do I need to heal up? No, Guy didn't take a lot of damage this turn. Come on, Guy. You can see how great the damage reduction is after curse. Oh my god, how much? Come on, Guy, I've been training up your sword level for this fight. Was that an earlier version? You fight just one. Yep. I think in the GBA version they realized that generally the story doesn't ask you to come here at this stage. Can't carry 99 high potion. Okay, Maria's almost dead, but we do need to heal up Guy. How much time is it going to take for you to curse him? Finally! Wow! I'm surprised nobody died here. So people who do the tropical island before this. Easy then power. Yeah. Now that everybody's been cursed, let's just go all out. He can switch back to the mithril sword. Yes, I have to have the shitty inventory. Yup. It's got like how much? 33 spaces. You know, one can work with 33 spaces even if items don't stack. But what's even worse is that 1/3 of it by endgame is taken up by key items. Key items for which you will not have any use. So effectively, you only got something like 10-15 spaces to work with. Alright, so now that that is done, let's check out what's in this treasure, and it's something called the Black Mask. What the hell is a Black Mask? We will not know for quite a while, but whatever it is, as RPG protagonist, it's our job to pick it up. And that's the end of this cave, apparently. So it turns out that this is not disc after all. Why the hell did we come here? Well, let's just carry on as if nothing happened. It's not like we are on a timer here. So they said Dist is on an island. What other island could there possibly be? Let's keep searching. Aha! Here we go. Mayhaps this is Dist? Even shaped like a dragon. Is it? Whoa, 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 I never noticed that. I don't get it. Is it just the dragon's mouth, or is it... Oh, it's like the stupid dragon sprite from the NES version. Because obviously in this version, the dragon is properly proportioned and all. But it looks very similar to the NES sprite of the Hiryu. Oh my god, I'd never noticed that. Alright, so let's find out if this is Dist. Aha! We have a castle here. $100 MP to go. Okay. Seriously, dude, I can't imagine how much patience you have for that shit. You started off at 600 MP when I started stream here, and only now you got to 100 MP. And maybe the game will crash when he's at 6 MP. Uh-oh. What am I doing here? Okay, anyway, as soon as you enter this place, there's a very good chance that you can encounter Gigas, and well, I think at this stage it's entirely possible to beat them with the ancient sword strats, especially after doing the tropical island cave. Any other remarkable encounters? I don't think so, so let's just go into the castle. Hey kid, I'm gonna tell mom. Wait, what? Hey, we're not the enemy here. Wait up, kid. Oh, hello. So here we see that she is basically the last dragoon, or rather, I don't know how you would define a dragoon. But the last dragon in the world is resting up here. What the Empire did was they poisoned the water around these parts, so that pretty much everything that the dragoons and their dragons drank was poisoned water, and that's how they killed them off. If you ask me, that's actually a very valid strategy. I mean, why do it legitimately if you can cheat your way through the game? But the dragon doesn't actually understand us right now. I suppose that's what would make you a dragoon, being able to understand dragons. But the last dragoon's wife tells us that nope, all you need is a dragoon's pendant. Doing a Kefka before Kefka. No idea about Kefka. Just heard that he is incredibly... he is an incredibly popular character. Probably on a tie with Gilgamesh. Who do you think Kefka got the idea from? Oh wait, did you guys just spoil FF6 for me? Kefka poisons? God damn it. Anyway, we got the amazing winged sword there. And now, even Guy is gonna be in the 40 clubs. I didn't know you had never played FF6. Well, I have not. But that's okay. It's not a big spoiler. That should be remedied. Yep, I will do so. But more importantly, according to me, the bigger crime is I haven't yet played Saga Frontier. So that's what I'm remedying these days. It's hard to summarize if I should be experienced. So now Guy is on the 40 attack bandwagon as well. Fantastic. When the Empire attacked this castle, I wonder why they just left those treasures hanging about. It's pretty valuable treasure. But anyway, we can't speak to the dragon. We finally discovered the Dragoon's castle. And that woman said that there's a pendant somewhere in the cave up north. So let's go search for the pendant so that we can finally talk to the dragon. And let's just take a look at Guy's damage now. Oh yeah. Now Maria is the one who is gonna lack all the damage. But she's still doing pretty respectable. Immediately. Alright, so regarding this dungeon, once again, nothing much to say. There's just now we can actually run into an encounter with 2 hill gigasses. But since we already have strats for them, yeah, I'm still gonna put them in the easy category. Because right now we actually have the HP to survive that. And here we find a pendant. So taken to calling to this welcoming committee. Yeah, you told me about it. Let's teleport our way out just so that we can avoid some encounters. Because Dist can actually get pretty annoying in terms of encounters. Since we've got the pendant, we can finally talk to the dragon. Let's find out what the dragon has to say. Will he help us in our fight against the Empire? Or will he just say, give me some dog biscuits, dude. I'm really hungry. Alright, dragon, what's up? Ooh, finally we can talk to him. And he says that he's basically dead. So we did all this for nothing. But he lays, or he or she, whatever it is, lays an egg right there in front of us and asks us to deliver it in the spring of life at the bottom of this cave. God damn it, dragon. I thought it was only Hilda that gave us orders. But we are good Samaritans here. We got no choice but to do as he asks us. He's the last dragon after all. If you ask her about dragons, she tells you about Richard. Really? Alright, so this dungeon Yeah, nothing much to speak about this. I thought Elena just tells you what all the dragoons were wiped out. That's all. Oh yeah, actually she does say that one of us went in search of Ultima or something like that. Ultimate magic. This is info. She can't tell. Maybe he was sitting in the air after his Finally, we got some upgraded zombies. Okay, we got the Gigas encounter here. Would have liked two of them, but I'll take one. Where is the ancient sword? This is the same strategy we used back in the warship. Make sure to land curse on him ASAP. Nope, not yet. And because of going through Tropical Island, we not only do we have better HP values, we actually also have better evasion values. So that's why he's finding it pretty hard to hit the characters. Now that we've landed curse, switch back to the ancient sword, the winged sword, and just get rid of him. The double Gigas encounter can get pretty shitty if you don't manage to land curse on him really early, but it's still manageable. Annoying encounter here. The most annoying encounter here are the yellow souls, but they go down pretty fast. Can't even run away from them. Literally just a waste of my time. 20 HP, seriously? Okay, good for magic defense, I suppose. Mustn't ever underestimate magic defense. The adamantoids will actually take a while to go down. My god, how much defense must they have to still survive? Even with such high power weapons that I've got right now. Wow. But as with the slimes, the more turns it takes for you to kill... the more turns you take in an encounter, the more EXP you get, so it's actually a benefit. Maybe I should run away from these guys as well. How many turns has it been? Yeah, this goddamn encounter took me 5 turns. Yeah, I'm running away from this as well. Chicken Toad. Again, nothing remarkable. It's all about what weapons you've got equipped. Oh yay, more adamant toys, and I can't even run away from this. It's not like they can do any damage even if they do land a hit on me. But really, these fights are very good for levels. Look at that. He got a sword level. Don't even care about the diamond shield. Get some useless equipment here, and since this was the part with the dead end with treasure, teleport out and re-enter the dungeon for actual progression. Cool. This time we take the right path. More yellow souls. Yay! Maybe I find them irritating because of the speed run. Okay. Wow. Something to change the monotony. Who's he gonna go after? Don't think he's gonna hit in the first place. One hit, one... Yeah, that's fine. Layla needs some HP after all. 3 hits, finally landed curse on him. Now he's gonna die pretty soon. Goddamn inventory. So hard to find stuff. Even this battle, which is supposed to be relatively difficult, took only 2 turns. Or 3. Battle with the quadruple, I mean, double adamantoise took 5 turns. Holy shit. But fortunately, we're almost done with this dungeon as well. I suppose that's how fast just mashing the A button is. Finally, we encountered the most difficult encounter here, which is the double gigas. But as far as I'm concerned, more stats for me. More HP, please. Who's he gonna give HP to? Guy? No, 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 no. He's soon gonna cross 1000 HP. Now that this guy is cursed, let's focus on the back one. Oh, that guy died already. 7 hits without a curse. There we go. Doesn't look like anybody's gonna get HP. That's how powerful we are right now. We got a shield level. Nice. All of this equipment is pretty useless. Oh my god, this is ambushed by a whole bunch of yellow souls. Yellow assholes. Okay, good for magic defense. I can console myself saying that. Finally. Do I need to heal up? Virion? How do you take that much damage? Yeah, why not? Stop hitting Guy, you guys. Alright, so this was another dead end, but not a lot of backtracking here. Ambushed and missed. Thank you very much. Okay, 3 hits and he was cursed. Okay, cool. Dead? Nope, one more turn. Now dead. 3 turning a gigas these days. Alright, let's carry on. 2 turns this time. Awesome. It's getting stronger and stronger. Finally, we get a better weapon for Maria, and we are ambushed by some green souls who actually cure us. So, if I thought FF5 was troll, well, I suppose this is where all the troll enemies started from. 6 HP for green souls, and they'll do nothing but cure you. Free in, I suppose. Although maybe they should give me back my MP as well. Kind of feel sad killing them, but well, unrunnable. What can you do? I think I remember those. So finally, Maria gets a better weapon, and she will also have over 40 damage now. Where is it? Where's the magic staff? There we go. 42 damage. 42 attack. How much MP remaining on the boss now, by the way? It's almost like it's going to be a race between whether I finish this dungeon before you finish that one boss. Or are you already through with him? 13 MP! Woo! So what's the final tally of the spells that he cast? Useless mithril shield there. Actually, not a useless mithril shield. Layla has a buckler right now, doesn't she? Might as well hand her the mithril shield. To finish him, I need him under 3 NP so that he goes to cast Protect. But even without Protect, can the white mages actually damage him? Yeah, hand the Mithril Shield over to Layla. What project is this? He's doing a quad white mage challenge on FF5. And he's at, what boss is that? Omega. So 5 blows. Early game, eh? Everyone's least favorite book. Oh well. Range of low attack but have the same damage calculation as Axis. Oh. Very wide damage range but ignore 3/4 of the defense. So using flails for that. I can damage him. I see. But you won't be able to do that without protect. Protect is only half damage, isn't it? So might as well go the full distance and spend another couple of hours whittling down his HP, despite him using protect. It is half damage. What's the difference between doing 50 or 100 average damage, 300 HP boss? Well, you did spend 3 hours trying to whittle down his MP. Why bother if he uses protect? Being hit by the fair attack is that it doesn't use MP. That doesn't use MP. One that has 250 HP AoE. Oh, whoa, whoa. That is a lot of damage. How much HP do your white mages have? And did you spend time grinding? White mage runs usually have a lot of grinding. I was watching Jair's 4 white mage run on FF1 NES. Kind of level 29 before this. White mages have about 800 HP, not bad. Alright, so we finally made it to the end of Dist, but apparently there's some kind of monster that's blocking our access to the water. Obviously, let's beat this boss. Chimeras, you can have between 1 and 4 chimeras. I got lucky and got 3, so well, no strategy as such. Yeah, literally no strategy. I'm very disappointed that I've had to do hardly anything except mash the A button. Yeah, regarding the white mage challenge, I was watching Jair's 4 white mage run on FF1 NES, and wow, that is something. But he did have all the encounters memorized and shit like that, so he was able to manipulate it pretty easily. I wonder how, if anybody else, literally anybody else, tried it out, how it would turn out. I mean, just grinding those white mages early game itself is quite a big project. Just no damage output. It's the inverse of a DPS race. A little bit of solo white mage. Wow. Why am I healing up here? SK wasn't fun. I don't want to try to do that about. Encounter maneuver. Okay. I'm wondering about much early game. Earlier in the game, how would white mages fare against geists? Final tally is 44 confused, 91 magic hammer, and 68 68 toes. Well, GG. Someone really said it was easier than a black mage in the end. Well, in the end, yes, it is easy. No doubt about it. But early game is pretty bad. Harm and... Oh, right. I completely forgot about that. I was thinking of just constantly hammering away. Mute for Astos. Mute has to land then. Mute for Astos and then and then keep chipping away 1 HP at a time for like the next 28 minutes. Oh yeah, I remember that. Where is the egg that the dragon gave us? Why one egg? We finally get to soak it into the spring and get the hell out. Now that we've done what the dragon wants us to do, will it finally help us? Obviously it can't help us, but hopefully once this egg hatches, whatever dragon results from it will help us. That's the contract between the mother dragon and us. Alright, we are done with this. Damn it. So we can potentially go inside the castle for some extra dialogue. The dragon will basically just thank us for helping her out. But yeah, this had absolutely nothing to do with our main objective. One would wonder why we did this in the first place. Anyway, let's go back to Altair and just tell everyone that, well, dragoons were a no-go. Is there any other alternative we've got here? Minwu has been sent to Mysidia to look for Ultima. Should we go and help him out? Or can we just leave all this behind and finally resume our search for our long-lost brother, Leon? Where could he possibly be? Do remember, that's where all this began. We didn't want to do anything with the rebellion and shit. In fact, we weren't even allowed to. Brilliant. Fair point, but like I said, we weren't allowed to. It was very clearly established that kids can't join the rebellion. And right now, even Maria in her bloodthirst has probably forgotten about Leon. Kids can't join. Let's go, sure can. Yep, no, even if they are kids. No age limit as long as you've got the talent. She got promoted when you get to Finn and came back, yeah. Oh no, you're kids. There's no way I could put you in harm's way. Wait, excuse me? You actually made it to Finn and came back alive? Alright, that's fine. You can go into any dangerous situation if you want. Right, let's find out what happened here. Where's Hilda? I don't want to talk to you, Gordon. Where's Hilda? Let's go give her a status report. Hey, Hilda. What's happening on? Whoa, whoa, whoa. She is coming onto Firion here. Princess, this is not what I signed up for. 16-year-old guy is obvious soldier material. But Firion is okay with this. Princesses, yeah. And holy shit, she actually turned out to be a monster. What happened here is that the princess got switched when she rescued her from the dreadnought. This is really, really forward thinking from the Empire. Let me tell you that. This just shows how clever the Empire really is. After they captured Sid's airship with Sid and Hilda in it, they very cleverly replaced Hilda with the Lamia. How the other people in Finn didn't recognize her for who she was, who knows? Maybe she never shows her face in public. But yeah, this is very clever strategy from the Empire. And once we rescued Hilda, but she's a spy delivery device. Once we rescued Hilda from the dreadnought, she came back to Altair, and basically she's been spending all her time next to the king's bedside. And everybody's like, oh, the princess really must love her father. Well, duh. But turns out she is the one that poisoned him, and that's not entirely the reason the king died. But maybe he was trying to make a recovery from his arrow wound that he took earlier. But she made sure that the king died anyway. Right. The strategy, this fight can again, it can be a really hard fight depending on what she does, but it's pretty much the same strategy as the Gigas. Land curse on her as soon as possible. Nope. Must have a shit ton of evasion. I hadn't thought of Hilda ensuring the king died. Well, they do mention it that before the king's last moments, the princess was by his side always. 5 hits and curse didn't land. Wow. Blink. Oh, this is GG. If she uses blink, you basically can't hit her at all. Yep, there we go. This fight just became unwinnable. At least in a no magic challenge. Yep, I'm gonna have to reset. No, not Final Fantasy 1. Let's do this again. Have to go through the damn cutscene all over again. Oh my god, this. Oh my god. It's exactly the same numbers. God damn it, RNG. Can I do something to change things up? Nope, it's the exact same thing that's happening. Oh yeah. I need to change up the RNG then. How the hell is this possible? Am I being frame perfect here? God damn it. Screw this. Hopefully that changes things. Yeah, right. We'll be waiting outside. Everyone knows you guys are just peeping through the keyhole. Although that's a nifty. It's a good thing that her bed is to the side. I doubt that that angle is small enough for them to be visible through the keyhole. So probably their best bet is just to keep their ear to the door and listen in. Okay, fine. This is different RNG. Holy shit. This is different RNG, not necessarily better. Come on, Furion, we need curse on her. Yikes. Yeah, Layla can die, that's fine. Nope, still no curse. Wow, Maria's dead now. Yeah, this is a very difficult fight. Oh, finally! Now I can finally resurrect Maria as well. So once you curse her, the fight becomes a lot more manageable. Charm. Chi-chi. That was a fake princess. Furion, don't do shit like that. Just because she looks good doesn't mean you just get sucked in like this. But where is the real princess? We just got news that the real princess is being offered as a prize in Palamecia. What? So she was in jail all this time? What the hell? But how will we rescue the princess? Where is Palamecia? And can Hilda survive until we get there to rescue her yet again? Essentially, what we've been told here is that the princess is in another castle. And we will rescue her next time. For now, I'm just gonna relax here in the city of Altair. And yeah, I'm gonna call it a day here, guys. Thank you for hanging out, and bye.